1. If you can see my screen, type a 2. If you can hear me, type a 1. If you can see my screen, really type a 2. So we can go right into the meeting for today. I'm really excited being here. It's been a privilege being part of the above average community. It's been a privilege working with the various individuals from different parts of the country, from different parts of the world, really, creating what I believe is going to be one of the biggest movements yet of this century. Because where we're seeing ordinary people with extraordinary work ethic and big dreams really rise from where they are to really where they need to be. So if you're here for the first time in this meeting, you're welcome. If this is your second time, you're welcome. But as we'll go into the conversation for today, going to the conversation for today, I don't want you to think and imagine, what would you do, what would you be, what would you have if money was not a problem? Because that's really what this is all about. That's really what this is all about. So as we go into the conversation for today, we'll be talking around 3 things. First, we're talking about the mission, the vision behind the above average movement, a place where individuals that have a desire to achieve more, to do more, can really achieve that using their smartphones and leveraging off the internet from their homes. We'll also be talking about basically our financial vehicle, because for you to actually achieve more and do more, you have to move beyond just dreaming and talking to actually having the right processes in place to make that work. And the last thing we'll be talking about is how you can actually be part of the process, be part of the system, and start creating your own financial future. So once again, I would like to say welcome to the Above Average community. And this community was birthed out of the entrepreneurial drive to see individuals live a life above the ordinary. I don't care what part of the world you're in or what you're doing right now, but economically speaking, everybody all across the world is categorized into 4 broad categories, economically speaking. There are people that basically have enough money in their lives, but they don't have time to enjoy that money. Those people are not really above average. Yes, they have some money, but they don't have the freedom to actually live the lifestyle that they choose. They don't have the time to enjoy with family and friends. They don't have the time to watch their children grow. They don't have the time to really do what they want to do and provide the best kind of life for themselves. The second category of people we have in this world, economically speaking, are those that don't have money. They don't have money, but they have a lot of time. Their problem is just money, but time is not their problem. Interestingly, with the economic situation right now, the pandemic and all of that, a lot of people are seeming to find themselves in that situation right now, where they have plenty of time, but their money is really running low. They're not going to work anymore, but they're seeing that their bills are still coming up. They're still paying their bills. They're still buying food. Well, good news, because we have a way out. The third category of people we have on this planet are really people that they don't have time at all. They are time broke and they are also money broke. They don't have money and they don't have time as well. These are good, hard-working people, but they are just working hard in the wrong process. They are working hard in the wrong process. In other words, they are working like an elephant, but the output is really coming like that of an ant. And many of them, they are where they are because they've not found a better way. Well, one thing you're going to see if you're in that category today, we're going to be showing you a better way, because I was in that category as well many years ago. And the last category of individuals we have on this planet are people that have enough money and they have enough time. They have enough money for themselves and they have enough time to actually accomplish that. Basically, we see that we see that less than 2% of the human population are actually in that category. The reason is that a lot of us spend the first 24 years of our lives acquiring a skill or an education that will spend the next 40 years working in a system that won't be loyal to us. Then at the end of retirement, a lot of people are in a position where they either die before that age because they overwork their body. A lot of them also their life are using whatever money they have to in turn take care of their health, and many of them are just flat out broke. So Well, our goal tonight is that we've been studying basically how people enter into that last category, and we've basically finally cracked it. Basically, I started studying a lot around how individuals can live a life above average, how I can first of all step up my life from being in a position where I don't have enough money, I don't have enough time, to stepping up a little bit higher. And after reading over 60 books on finance, 80 books on leadership, I did a whole lot of study, and I met a friend along the way, which is Mr. Moses Egueremo, who happens to be the highest income earner in our system right now in Africa. Met him a few years ago, and I was excited that I could see someone that was thinking in the same frequency I was thinking, and within a very short period of time, apply the right processes in place. And at a very small age of 23, I started seeing over $1 million every month. Fast forward today, we're excited now because we're showing more persons how they can do the same with a bigger vehicle, a better vehicle, and a stronger process. So, but for an individual to live that life we're talking about, a life where it's full of purpose, a life where individuals can live their dreams and not just dream it, a life where people can actually build wealth and meet up with our financial goals, then a financial vehicle is needed. You don't just talk about that like a motivational speaker and just talk. There has to be process in place to allow you to achieve that. And our process is actually what we say is, in achieving that process, we partner with a very strong financial vehicle, because to get from where you are to where you need to be, you need a vehicle. I currently live in Abuja. If I'm going to basically Sokoto or Kaduna or Kano, I basically need a vehicle to get there. I could choose to trek there. Once upon a time, that was a valid means of transportation, but that would take a whole lot of time. I could choose to ride a bicycle there. I could choose to ride a bike there. I could choose to take a bus there. But the fastest way you and I know today to move from point A to point B is actually an airplane. And one great thing about the airplane is that it saves time, it saves energy, and it gets you where you need to go on time. So if there's anybody right here on this call, you'd like to save time and save energy in moving from where you are to where you need to be over the next 2 years, over the next 3, over the next 1 year, I want you to type 3 on the comment box below. If you're a big dreamer here and you want to get from where you are to where you need to be pretty quickly, I want you to type 3 on the comment box below. Let me see if there are big dreamers in the house, because train, bicycle, airplanes, they are all valid means of transportation. But when we talk about extraordinary success and living a life above average, then it has to do with getting there on time as well. I used to hear a wise man once told me something. He said, if you see a child that is 1 year old reading A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, is very cute and is considered to be a great success. But if you see an old man at the age of 55 celebrating that he just learned how to read A, B, C, D, even though they both accomplish the same thing, one is considered to be a mockery, while the other is considered to be extraordinary success. So time is essential to great success. If there are big dreamers in the house and you really want to cut the time of getting to your dreams and you want to get to that pinnacle level of success in the next 2-3 years, I want you to type a 3 on the comment box below. So, with that being said, how do we achieve that? What's the process we're using? What's the financial vehicle we're using? We're partnering with a financial vehicle called PURE, P-U-R-E. It's an acronym. It stands for People United, Reaching Everyone. And someone rightly said that the question right now is why PURE? Because if we want to get from where we are to where we need to be, then we basically need funds, we need money. And money is that thing that I can actually get to your dream pretty quickly. Because someone rightly said that people say money is not important, but it's right up there with oxygen. So basically, to get there, money basically does not fall from heaven, neither is it found on the earth. It is in the pockets and the bank accounts of people. And the easiest way you get that out is following the principle that governs the building of wealth. There are just 2 principles. One is that the amount of money you make in life is tied to the size of the problem you're solving. And the second principle is that the amount of money you make in life is also tied to the number of persons you're solving a problem for. So if you're solving a big problem, you can make big money. If you're solving a big problem for a whole lot of persons, then you can make big money pretty quickly. So that's our process to getting it done. And why did we pick Pure? Pure basically is a company, it's a US-based company that they have the best product line and the best solution in terms of healthcare and skincare. And they are merging it also with the e-commerce platform, which is allowing a lot of individuals make a lot of money right from home using their smartphones. Because it's quite exciting to know that we're seeing three of the biggest industries converging together right here: the healthcare and wellness, the skincare, and of course e-commerce coming together under one umbrella called Pure. And this is one of the reasons why we picked Pure. But for you to look at Pure, basically, it's very exciting to know that what's their track record, what have they been doing. Pure basically is a US-based company. They've been in business now for about 11 years, and within 11 years of doing business, doing business, they're in 12 countries in America. And for the very first time in 12 years plus of doing business, in 2008 till last year, the company was expanding outside the US. I can remember the first time I got a call about Pure, January of last year. And when I heard that this company is for the first time is expanding outside the US, I was very intrigued, because two things caught my interest. Why would a company be in the US for 12 years and not think of Africa at all until 12 years later? I started to look into the company critically, and I saw very interesting things, so I'll be sharing with some of us today. Another thing to note is that the company is a big company. The company is currently over $100 million company in annual revenue, and the company is not owned by a founder, but is rather owned by a board. Amongst the board of directors, we have several Fortune 500 company owners. Amongst them is Phil Knight. Phil Knight happens to be the founder of Nike, and of course, one of the 21st richest men in the world, as part of the shareholders or board of directors of this company. And that really caught my interest as a businessman, to really see that what's a shoe company billionaire doing in a health, wellness, and skincare company as one of their shareholders. It's either that company has caught his interest, or there is something really big that these people are seeing here. And upon closer look at Pure, we basically found some interesting things we'll be talking to you about today. So what's Pure about, and how do you take advantage of it? There are basically four main values individual gets from partnering with Pure. The first, of course, is their product line. The products of Pure, which is attracting several Fortune 500 company owners. The product of Pure, which is so phenomenal right now that we're getting so much testimonies. The same products that doctors are recommending freely in the US. The same products that got the attention for the first time of the Nigerian Medical Association to sign a partnership with the company to use their products right here in Nigeria. The same product also that have gotten several testimonies, myself being a testimony as well. So that's the first value you get. The second value you get is a position value. A position allows you to enjoy from the market share, from the expansion that the company is having. We see individuals here that got the product value within a short period of time. Before they do anything, they start having your potential income from other people that are joining the company right after they did. So we also have a business ID, so which means you can build a lot of business with the company. Well, the second person will explain all that, but for me today, I'll just focus on the product value over the next 15 minutes. And the last thing you get as value for money is, of course, the mentorship system. Our world-class mentorship system, the same system that allowed me to make over $1 million within while I was 23 years old. The same system is being employed right here to allow a lot of people learn to have the mentality, the skill set, and the tool set to use this financial variable to rise from where they are to really where they need to be. So let's talk about the products, all right? Basically, Pure basically has over 65 product line in the US, but we have just 7 of them introduced right here in the country. So we're going to be talking about the 7 products, the results they've had, what they're about, and what value they can bring to you and your loved ones. The interesting thing about the Pure company and what we saw is that Pure is not operating a product-based system that is targeted at solving health problems. This is not drugs, no. These are not just supplements either. I say it's beyond supplementation because they struck at the very heart of natural medicine. There are 2 aspects of medicine known in the world: pharmaceutical medicine, which believes that the human body needs to be taking in drugs and synthesized chemicals in order to take care of itself, and naturopathic medicine, which is natural medicine, that believes that the human body can heal itself and take care of itself, irrespective of anything that comes against it, provided 3 conditions are fulfilled. The 3 conditions are cleansing, balancing, and building. Why cleansing? Why cleansing? Because medically speaking, we found out that 50% of all health cases in the world are as a result of toxins in the system that have been accumulated over time. And over 198% of people in the world have never gotten a full body cleanse before, right from when they are born. This is the reason why people are falling sick as they grow older. People are getting weaker as they grow older. But the good news about Pure is that they found a system that can completely cleanse the body. That's the first thing, the first cornerstone of Pure. The second cornerstone, of course, is why balancing. Well, the medical science has also shown that the immune system, even though it's a self-healing mechanism and can heal itself of anything, it cannot function in certain environments. The same way the fish has the ability to swim in water, it can swim. Swimming is inherent in the DNA of the fish. However, the fish cannot swim in any kind of water. A freshwater fish cannot swim in salt water. Neither can a saltwater fish swim in hot water. Neither can a fish swim in hot water as well. So basically, the kind of water matters. So the immune system, therefore, basically realized that the immune system works best in an alkali environment. And as a result of the food we eat, animal proteins we're consuming, technology we're using, the body is constantly in a battle to become alkali because everything we're taking is taken into the acidic side. And lastly, building. We're simply a combination of cells. This information is not new. But what's interesting about Pure is the solution we've provided to these problems. The first solution we have right here is the cleanse product. The cleanse formulation is made up of over 25 different herbs, the very first of its kind in the world that could cleanse all the 7 pathways of elimination in the body at once. What does that mean? It means that individuals, right from when they are, the statistics that say that individuals, right from when they are born to their current age, that they have never gotten a full body cleanse before, people can now take themselves out of those statistics. It means that for the first time, people can now cleanse their lungs, liver, blood, lymphatic system, all the 7 pathways of elimination all at once. And the results are basically phenomenal. We're seeing a lot of results right here that we've never seen before. People taking the cleanse product and getting insane testimonies for fibroids that have been there for years, taking the cleanse product and the fibroids are melting now. I can never forget a very dear someone I met in Makurdi. He was scheduled for a surgery, appendicitis surgery, and he just started up on the cleanse to completely remove toxins from his body. Few days of doing that, he went for his surgery on appendicitis, and the doctors confirmed that there was no need for such a surgery. We're seeing people get several results with the cleanse product, but the idea about it is this. We all live in different houses, different parts of the world. If you sweep your house today, the dirt you will bring out from your house is different from my house if I sweep my house. It all depends on what I've been doing in my house all this while. So we're seeing people getting a lot of results just using the cleanse product. You're seeing testimony right here, someone saying, for the past 3 years, I've been sleeping by 11 a.m. waking up by 11 p.m. waking up by 9 a.m. That's 30 hours of good, sweet sleep. And for the past 5 years, the earliest I have slept was 5 a.m. Gosh, this is the best news that has ever gotten to me. Someone gave me a call today from the NYSC State Camp. That was yesterday, NYSC State Camp of Benue State. For the past 5 years, this man has not been able to sleep. He's having problems sleeping, basically. And he saw some of our testimonies, got interested, picked up our products, and he was excited about the results that he's getting. So we're seeing people get phenomenal results just with the cleanse product. Next, of course, is our build product. Now, our daily build is also the first of its kind in the world. It has 240 nutraceuticals, 240 secondary antioxidants, put in together in a very beautiful way. And we're seeing results for supporting improved immune system, healthier bones, liver and digestive system support. Several testimonies we're seeing here. Perhaps for me, one of the biggest things that you will notice once you take in the daily build, it comes in both liquid and capsule format, is that people that take in the daily build immediately testify of enhanced energy. They testify of enhanced energy, great product, improved mental state, and all the stuff. So these are basic testimony right here of some of a member right here talking about the daily build and the cleanse and the phenomenal results that they are getting. Basically, there are a lot of testimonies in our Facebook group, a lot of testimonies on high blood pressure to diabetes, of people taking the products and getting phenomenal results. Both asthma and pain all cleared using the daily build. Last, of course, our sleep twin. This is one of our special build products. Now, the entire philosophy of the Pure company towards the problem they're solving is solving the problem using the philosophy of cleanse, balance, build, basically. But we have special build products like the sleep twin. The sleep twin is phenomenal for weight loss. It helps people burn calories while they sleep, and we're getting crazy and insane testimonies. And what's phenomenal with the sleep twin is that I tell people you don't have to starve to lose weight today. And now do you have to fast to lose weight today? Now do you have to do keto diets to lose weight today? Basically, you can just sleep and lose weight. The sleep twin has a lot of micro minerals, a lot of melatonin and cysteine that helps people regulate their body clock and help them burn calories while they sleep. And it's really phenomenal because the testimonies, anybody can talk is cheap, but documentation beats argument. As we're seeing several testimonies every single day of people just taking the products and they're losing phenomenal weight. So basically, it's exciting what we're seeing here. This is value like never before, solving solving problems for people in areas where it matters, that they have used several things in the past without results, and they are seeing results like never before. Why are these results happening? Because for the first time, we're having a holistic approach to health, to cleanse, balance, build, and we're seeing phenomenal results. Mila is one of our special build products as well, which is centered around brain health. It's centered around brain health, gotten from natural chia seed of different species. The same way you have pepper of different species, red pepper, Cameroon pepper, green pepper, and all the stuff. But they cut a chia seed of different species, microsliced together and kept them in one place. And the phenomenal result is that one spoon of Mila has over 10 times the omega-3 you can get from other sources. And it's quite phenomenal about that is that we're getting results. So much results for autism, so much results for dementia. I was in Warri a few weeks ago before the whole lockdown. I was quite excited testimonies of individuals from just using the Pure products. There's a lady there, her testimonies on our Facebook group. If it's your first time being here, make sure they add it to our open Facebook so you can see most of these testimonies. I saw her testimony, so phenomenal to me. I had to do a video documentation with her. Basically, she herself was having high blood pressure for years. High blood pressure has been a huge problem for her and her husband. But as they grow older, she started realizing that her husband's having issues with his mental health. It was easily forgotten forgetting things, which is called dementia, was easily being irritated. It was crazy, and she was very concerned. She heard about the products and started up with a cleanse product, cleanse and daily build. The husband and her was on that, and her blood pressure normalized, so much so that she no longer needed her BP drugs to live her life. And she was so excited. I introduced her to the miller. She started using the miller for her husband, and it was quite exciting, the testimony that she shared. The testimony is documented in our group. The good news is that her husband is back mentally. He could now remember things and living life as he used to while in his 30s. So it's quite exciting, the real problems we're solving for people right here using the pure products. And lastly, of course, we have organic sulfur. Sulfur is one of the three most abundant things found in every human being. By that, I mean, this is one of the three things people need constantly every day in order to function. One of them is water, two is energy, and the third thing is sulfur. Why is sulfur so important? One, because it is essential. It is essential for hair growth, skin growth, fingernail growth, and hair growth. Basically, it's essential for all forms of growth, healthy growth of the human body, from hair to fingernails to skin and all the stuff. Second, why are the organic sulfur so essential? Why is it rated so essentially? Because it also serves as a natural lubricant for every moving part of the body. The same way the engine oil serves as lubricant for the engine of a generator to avoid it from breaking down, so also the organic sulfur plays the same role in the human body. And it's quite exciting because we're seeing for the first time when we're having pure 99.9% MSM organic sulfur right here for people to access, and people are using and getting results for their joint health, results for their liver, and all that in a very short period of time. One of my biggest testimonies with the organic sulfur is the use of the organic sulfur and cleanse together for someone that had kidney failure. The person was constantly on dialysis. When you started with the cleanse, started with your cleansed, use the organic sulfur, and use one other of our product called the Pure Excel, and the issue of kidney failure was out of the question. So it's quite exciting what we're seeing, because the body is a self-healing mechanism, and what we're doing right here in Pure is giving the body what it needs for it to take care of itself. This is not a formula for the sick. No. People are sick because they are deficient of this. So if they have this in their body, they can live healthier, stronger lives. From a health perspective, they can truly live a life that is above what the ordinary person gets to experience on a daily basis. So, and lastly, before I go, let me talk about, of course, the Pure Excel. Now, the Pure Excel basically is one of those revolutionary technologies we have right here in Pure. This product is so phenomenal. It's so phenomenal that the Nigerian Medical Association had to partner with it in order to use this product to manage chronic cases. And this kind of partnership has never happened before. Why is that so? It's because of the ingredients of the Pure Excel. The Pure Excel is a triactive technology that has three of the most powerful antioxidants known to man. One, of course, is glutathione, bioavailable glutathione, which is said to be the father of all antioxidants. The second is superoxide dismutase, which is also said to be the mother of all antioxidants. And of course, we have the aloe asimina. The aloe asimina is the aloe vera extract of aloe asimina that helps the immune system in cellular communication to ensure that anything you put into your body is channeled in the right place. And we're seeing for the first time this is happening in the history of medical science. And what's great is that medical papers have shown through the years that this is what happens to a lot of persons. From when they are born, the level of glutathione in their body is high, so their immunity is strong. That's the reason why many children recover from sicknesses or even fractures faster than older people. It's because of the level of glutathione in their human body. But as we grow older and puberty sets in, we lose it. And that results in quick aging, that results in several health crises as well. You can see the graph on my screen right now, how people's immunity go down as they grow older, and the amount of toxins in their body keeps increasing as they grow older, because prior to this time, people know nothing that they can do to remove toxins completely from their body. As a result of that, we have a situation called a health crisis as a place where both of them meet. Life expectancy right now in Nigeria is over like 53 years old. Life expectancy in Ghana is a little bit above that, but people want to live stronger as they grow older. We're seeing life expectancy in Canada hitting as high as 80, in Okinawa, Japan, hitting as high as 90. So what we're proposing is a different solution to health. What will it be like if you don't have to grow weaker as you grow older? What will it be like if you already have a health crisis? It can be reversed if you put the right things in your body today. This is the message of Pure. And this is the message that we see that is of a great value that a lot of people need to hear. And if we can get this message out to a lot of persons, we can save lives. We can have people living stronger as they are growing older, and people experiencing stronger, healthier lives. For the purpose of documentation, right here you can see on my screen 75 diseases that are associated with low glutathione. This document is obtainable on Google. This document is obtainable anywhere on the internet. But this is the problem. You can see cancer, arthritis, 75 high blood pressure, diabetes. They are all listed here. But we're not here to talk about problems. We're here to talk about solution. The solution has arrived, and that's what we're excited about. That with cleansing, balancing, and building, with our products, people are getting results. And for the first time, the glutathione can now be supplemented in the human bodies, and people are getting phenomenal results. Right here on my screen, you can see someone rightly said that, she said, do you know what just happened? Yesterday, I checked my blood sugar. It was 212. I started using the Pure Excel yesterday, and I didn't take my regular sugar medication. I just checked now. It is 134. This is 24 hours with testimony with this product. And this lady went ahead in less than 2 weeks, her blood sugar went down to 85. We're seeing more and more testimonies like this, but what we say to people is that you don't have to wait for your body to break down for you to start enjoying good health. They say health is wealth. So let's stay healthy. Let's help our friends and family stay healthy, and let's make money as we do that. Of course, the products we have full certifications for the products, and it's really, really phenomenal. I'm going to end my session this way by sharing my personal story. Basically, December of 2018, I found myself in a situation where my tummy was getting very big. Like I don't drink, I don't do a whole lot of stuff, but my tummy was getting very big. And prior to that time, I pride myself in telling myself that I basically don't urinate a lot. I don't urinate a lot. I can travel 8 hours journey, and I will not stop one time to ease myself. I used to pride myself in that, not knowing that I was killing myself gradually. And within the week, I can find myself going to toilet like 3 times in an entire week. That was before then. So December of 2018, it was so, I somehow found my tummy growing larger. I went, by January, I said when I go to toilet, it comes out with blood. I was scared for my health and what was happening to me. I went to the hospitals, the doctors checked me out, told me some things. I was surprised at what I was hearing. I went to another hospital and they confirmed the same thing. And basically when you go to the hospital, they scare you. They scare you with several things. And after the whole scare, I just said, I really need a good product in my life. I really need to start taking care of myself health-wise in a way I know how to. So around January, I heard about Pure. I was excited about the product I was seeing. I was excited about the testimonies I was seeing. And I bought a membership pack immediately to, first of all, be a customer for my own health. I paid for the products in January. I got the products later in April. I started using the products. I got so much relief. My own personal testimony was poured out to me, sharing the product with other people, gathered several testimonies, and in August of 2019, I decided to go all out to share the good news around what this product is about. And in 6 months, I made over 5 million naira, close to 10 million naira in 6 months. And it's really been exciting. It's really been exciting working with this company, saving a lot of lives, helping people have experienced better health, helping people have an alternative way of making money by helping other people get what they want. Someone rightly said, and this is how I conclude, he said that if you want whatever you want in life, God has hidden it in other people. And if you can help enough of other people get what they want, you in turn will have all that you need. So I'm going to be taking a bow here and be handing over to my friend, Mr. Moses Egremo, who will be talking about the business, how money is made by helping a lot of persons. But lest I forget, this was my biggest success story. I took a position in January. I started building in August. But because of an early position, by August, I had already over 1,000 people in my business on one side of my leg that became potential income for me when I started building. So as we go into the next session, listen carefully. Position is key. The product is important, and let's make money together. Thank you.
Wow. Fantastic. Just type value. Thank you very much, Mr. Tombra Batu.
Nobody gets to lose when they join this community. You pick the packs. We have 3 major packs we talk about. We have personal starter pack, we have family starter pack, and we have business starter pack. Any of these packs you get to pick. The personal starter pack is 60,000 naira in Nigerian currency, and the family starter pack is 165,000 naira, and the business starter pack is 320. And in Nigerian currency, hopefully I'm going to get the dollar conversion for most of us, and then get the other packs registration for South Africa and Cameroon. So it's exciting connecting with every one of us. If you're in South Africa, just write your name and write South Africa. If you're in Kenya and all of that, let's see how many of us we have on this room. So the good thing here is any of the pack you get to pick with this company, we usually see you don't have anything to lose. Number one, you get the product value, which Tombra has been explaining. The product value, our products are awesome. One of the best products in town today, not hype. This is with good results. The second thing, you have position value. We told you, when I came into Pure, I told Tombra, I called him on phone and said, see, whatever you are doing, take position first. And I'm so happy he obeyed and he took his position. He came into business fully around August. Before starting the business, over 1,000 persons were under him already because he was able to position himself. Now, the good news about this position is if immediately you pick a pack today, the person who got you this invitation is definitely going to introduce more persons into this business. Guess what? If you accept and take the position today, any other person that gets into buy these packs will definitely fall under you. And this will duplicate to infinity. Duplicating to infinity can cause massive income within now and the nearest future. All right, so this is awesome. The next thing again you get to enjoy is that you get a business ID. Now the business ID will allow you to run business with this company. And that's one thing I want to center on today, the 4 businesses you can do with this company. Now I'll be training people on these 4 businesses, and a lot of persons have been making significant results. Today is going to be exciting, guys, because I'll be calling each of these and I'll be sharing testimonies, stories, people that have been using each of these aspects of our business. We have the stockist plan, we have the retailing business, we have the referral business, and we have the team building. Now, these are different ways you can make money with Pure. Someone says if you have a good product, like I always say, if you have a good product, even if you live in the bush, people will make this track and look at you. one thing you should know is if you will have the kind of products we have and you have access to internet today, you should be rich. All you need to know are just the different ways you can go into business with Pure. The stockist is one of the major ways. Being the stockist concept is just like Uber business today. You see, Uber can go ahead to buy cars by themselves and all of that, and then get the driver. But all they have to say is, you get the car, we'll get you the customers. Bring in your cars, we'll get you the customers. So people are bringing in their cars, and then Uber is giving them customers. You see, now what Pure is doing right here is simple. People become stockists. We provide centers. The company is not going to open centers everywhere. We provide centers. Those centers now that are provided, the company provides. Any member of the company who want to pick up Pure products can come to your center to pick up products. How do people benefit with this? Now, you see, there are several ways you can go into contract with this company. This is after you have picked the starter packs. Now, when you've done, you pick the starter packs, you want to become a stockist, you can pick any of these four. We have the 640, we have the 1.28, we have 2.56, we have 5.1. Now, any of these stockist contract you get to pick up, initially, if you, at the first payment, before the next pay, the company get to pay you over 20% of your investments. Now, people get 20% return in commission. Now, subsequently, they offer you products immediately also worth the same amount of money in this contract. Now, anytime your product gets exhausted, you get to people pick up the product from you, and then you don't have any product again. You can place a demand for a restock. Now, by the time the company, by the time they get to restock you, they get to pay you 10% of your investment. Now, you get 10% of this investment. 10%. Lots of persons are taking advantage of this big time. But let me shock you with something very good here. Now, see, we have what they call PV. If you can see my screen very well. If you're paying the 640,000 naira, this is the USD, this is the Ghana. Sorry, for South Africa, I'll be adding our currencies during the next meeting so we can all see this. Now, 1,000 naira, 1,000 points, 2,000 points, 4,000 points, 8,000 points. Now, each of those points, if you have 1,000 points, the company is saying you can also enroll over 10 persons for free on your structure. If you have 2,000 points, becoming a stockist can also grant you the opportunity to have over 20 persons on your structure. 4,000 points can allow you to have over 40 persons. 8,000 points can allow you to have over 80 persons on the personal starter pack. Now, this is awesome. Now, the good thing about this is you don't have to build your structure from the scratch as a stockist. Your network team can start immediately. And you can have your network running for you because you were able to pick one of the stockist contracts. So this is how some of the leaders are already making money already. They come in as a stockist, they launch their networking team with the stockist plan. Now, this is like a free enrollment from those people. And then every activity is created by those persons, duplicate down to infinity, and they get rewarded for it every time. I have some stockists today making huge amount of money consistently. This is one of the stockists alerts. Every time he gets to restock, the company pays him 10% of 1.28 million. That's 158,000 naira. That comes to him every time he gets to restock. Now, this is the next business I want to talk about today, retail business. I want to shock you guys. Now, you see, the one thing is to have a product. Another thing is to see business in it. I usually say this: many are the eyes that look, few are the eyes that can see. A lot of persons are looking, but they can't see. When we saw Pure for the first time, we saw massive opportunity with this product line. Now, some of us came in and they understood the e-commerce system. You know, e-commerce is one of the fastest growing business models today. Can you imagine with Pure business, you can connect it to the e-commerce aspects. Now, I've been relating this to a whole lot of persons. You know, one of the drive here in this team, we want to train people also, those that are ready to learn how to sell this product online. The online system is making it easier today. With your smartphone today, you can promote this product online, and then you can make a whole lot of money just by selling this product. And I have some key leaders right here today. Some guys that I've been talking with. These guys have been making crazy money on this community. I don't know if I have them online today. All they do is they sell the product online. I had a conversation with Ayo today. I don't know, Ayo, are you there? If Ayo is around, okay, Ayo is around. I'm opening the mic for Ayo. I was discussing with Ayo when we were talking today, and Ayo said something to me. He said, "That can be host." So Ayo said something to me today. Hello. I'm getting echoes. So I was asking Ayo, how much have you been making consistently by selling this product online? Because from the day one we started, Ayo has been in the business since last year, and he has been selling this product online very well. Currently, he's a stockist and he's selling online. And he said, "How much? Hello, Ayo, are you there?"
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so quick one. I just want you to share your experience. So far, so good. How you have been making sales online consistently with pure products. What has been your experience so far?
Basically, it has been a fantastic journey so far, and as we all know, that online is the way to go. Understand? So you have a whole lot of market there online, and you don't even need to beg them. They are the one that how to beg you for them to get your product, because you position yourself as a solution provider there, and all what I have to do is just to automate my sales funnel, run advert, and I start getting calls. Averagely in a week, I ship more than 20 orders.
Mm.
Yeah, in a week. So
how much do you make in a week as profits?
Huh?
How much you get in a week as profits?
Profits on the worst case, in a week, in the worst case, 50,000.
On the worst case, 50,000. Awesome. That was from Ayo. I have another great guy right here. I don't know if I have Ajiboye. Ajiboye he calls me a lot for push products and all of that. He's always making 1 or 2 sales, he's always getting demand of the product. And we were talking this morning. Ajiboye says something to me. If I have John Bosco, you can open the mic for John Bosco too. Ajiboye said something to me. He said, people are always, I told him, even in this epidemic period, you're still making sales. Say, man, they're looking for the products. And the funny thing is, because the product works, because there are testimony, he said something to me. He just came to realize that the video testimonies convert very fast because there are testimonies to prove that the product works. All you need to do, with the online system today, with the e-commerce system, you're only paying the platform. That's if you're using Facebook ad, you're paying the Facebook ad to target your customers for you, those who have a need for what you're selling. I usually say this in sales: you can never be wrong selling to the right person, and you can never be right selling to the wrong person. Now, you having the right product that works, you want to target it to those who need what you are selling. Do I have John Bosco here? Okay, let me see. John Bosco. John Bosco is another great guy. I was asking John Bosco today, how much do you make on sales? He said monthly. On profit alone, he said he does over ₦1 million selling this product, pure product. And he was able to show me some of his teammates that has been learning too from him. And this is awesome, guys. When I saw this, I knew there's a lot. This is one of our system on the above average community. We actually show people how to sell this product online. I'm thinking if I could have John Bosco right here. So this is what I'm doing right here for every one of us right here. This Saturday, we'll be having a masterclass to train only the registered members on how to build their own online system. Now, this can be in an automated format. Now, if you're learning this on a worst case, like when I was discussing with them, most of the guys are going to be training on this master class that we're going to be having on sales, because you have a product that works. If everyone learn how to duplicate the same thing they have been doing, because we're going to have the same scripts, the same scripts to post and all of that. All you need to do is just learn how to duplicate it. You can have good sales every single week. And we want to show, the title of that meeting is called the do's and don'ts. Some of us have been trying it while we're not getting results in selling your product online, having an online business system. So this is the second business you can participate, being part of this community. All right, so let me get to the next one, which is awesome. Referral. You see, most people don't understand the word referral. You got value today from this meeting. Let me see if you're seeing value from what we're doing. Drop the word value. Value. Just drop the word value. If you're seeing value from what we're doing, you saw value in the product presentation. Just show I saw value. Just indicate I saw value. I saw value. I saw value in our product. If you are new, just write I'm new and I can see value. We would love to see that. We love feedback. We believe if it's good enough, someone should be identifying with it. If you're seeing value, just identify the fact that I'm seeing value from what you're selling. Now, if you're seeing value from the business, this is the point here. People refer people. to come and know this. The simple secret of our referral bonus here is, if you want, we have commission for those persons that will buy any of the starter pack. Before you get to enjoy any benefits with this company, you have to pick the starter pack. Now, if you are the one referring your friends to buy a starter pack of this company, you will get the referral commission. Now, very simple way people get to refer people, by inviting them to a live Zoom meeting. This audio will be recorded and it will be distributed out right to members and all of that. You can also connect people to listen to the recorded session. By doing that consistently, that's all you need to do. Most persons make the error to be the message and not the messenger. They want to go out there to talk about pure, they want to stress their life, and then you get to fail along the line. You saw what Tombra was doing. Awesome. You can't do that overnight. All you have to do is to get your friends to come down here to meetings like this. They need to hear from the professionals. They need to know how to do these things right. And then you can get the recorded session of this meeting tonight and send to them. Now, people are doing this already, and they are closing serious amount of money every Monday and every Friday. Now, if anybody get to listen to what we are doing, listen to our training, and they love what we are doing, and you are the one referring them, the company will pay you. You have, if they pick any of the startup pack, let's assume they pick the single pack or the family pack or the business pack. If someone picks the single pack, your referral commission is 14,800. If someone goes ahead to pick the 165K, the family pack, your referral commission is 31,450. Someone picks the business pack, your referral commission is 55,500. Now, knowing what you know today, how many persons can you show this opportunity? How many? Now, this is how people are making crazy money. So persons pay themselves in a week. In a month, if you give yourself focus, and even the least pack alone will put you on 148,000 with 10 persons buying it through you. Now, this is way higher than some person's salary currently. You're listening to me right now, some of you, this is way higher than your salary. Just the referral commission. If you give the same focus you give to your job, if you give the same focus you give to other useless things that are not even paying you very well. So that's why we're talking about it as a business vehicle for people to use. We also have a new way for you to go about it. We train people on how to close sales. Any of this part, we have master training on this step. Just the way we're having a master training on how to sell products online, we're going to have a master training on how to refer people. Whoa, the bomb. Now, this is it, called team building. I usually say to people, the real guys who make crazy money in network marketing, crazy money in network marketing are the team builders. The team builders. Until you grow to become a team builder. Team builders are the guys who understand how to build a massive team. The most of the bonuses of Pure are for the team builders. We have team bonus, we have generational bonus, we have lifestyle bonus, we have rank advancement bonus, we have incentive trip, we have car plan. All of these are for the guys who are building team. And I want to share with you how the team structure works here. We have a binary structure, 2 legs. You just need to focus on building those 2 legs. All you need is two teams, left team and the right team. Everybody from your left team, everyone who buys the product who gets to join your team before somebody, either on your left or they are falling on that, or either on your right. Now the company is saying this for everybody on your left team or on your right team. Anytime they get to buy Pure products, for every product they get to buy, there's a point attached to it. You see, most people get excited when we talk about the referral commission based on the money they're seeing here. But let me shock you, the PV is more important. Now, 100 PV, we have 250 PV, we have 500 PV. All of these are different ways people, the point to get from anytime people buy any of this pack. So someone buys a 60 single pack from your structure, you get 100 PV, family pack 250 PV, business pack 500. Guess what? If someone goes ahead to become a stockist and the person pick any of the stockist plan, we have the 640. Now on this 640, you have 1,000 points, 2,000 points, 4,000 points. Now the company is saying this. If someone picks any of this pack, let's say the 5.1 million naira, this the stockist contracts D. Now you have 8,000 points. The company is saying from your left team alone, if that occurs on your left team, everybody up here will have the 8,000 points. So all of these points are coming from the product purchase and the stockist contracts people are picking up from the team. So if your left team, the total points for that week, every activities from it, every product your guys are buying from your left team will be total put together. Every point from your right team will be put together. So your left team alone is 3,300. Your right team is 3,000 points. The company is saying you have 10%, they'll pay you 10% of the lesser volume. So the lesser volume here is 3,000. So you get paid 10% of 3,000 points, which is $300. Putting this to Naira is $300 times 370. That's 111,000 Naira. Very good. Now, one thing I saw here was that I saw the $300 was like, ooh, if I can be on $300 every single week, because this is weekly. Every week, whatever is your activities for the week, you're made. But I can share good news with us today. Some weeks, my team bonus alone go as high as even $1,000, $2,000, and I can imagine what more years can give for us right here in this system. The next bonus I love talking about is generational bonus. This income here, you are paid 7% of the income of your guys. The difference between generational bonus and team bonus is team bonus is a binary structure. You just need 2 legs. So the generational bonus is everybody has, this is in a uni-level format. The company is saying wherever you get to introduce by yourself, anyone you get to introduce has to be on your first generation. But yeah, your binary, you don't have to, everybody on the structure don't have to be through you. This first guy might not even be introduced by you. Your upline might be the one bringing them down for you. But yeah, you don't have any spillover. Everybody from your structure are currently people you personally introduced by yourself. So wherever you introduce by yourself will be called your first generation. Whenever your first generation get introduced will be called, see that as a second generation. Second generation will get you third will get you fourth will get you fifth. Now what Pure is saying is that they pay you 7% of the income of your guys. Whatever your guys are earning, you will earn 7% of their own money. Now when I saw the generational bonus concept, I was blown away because this is what everybody is looking for. 7% of the income of guys. So whatever my guys are earning, I earn 7% of it. So when I saw this, I did a little math. For me, this calculation was the best way to understand generational bonus. Because if you have 10 solid guys on your first generation, 10 guys that are earning as low as $100, the company is saying your generational bonus will be 7% of $100, which is $7. So $7 times 10, what we're expecting is $70 in a week. So if you have 10 guys earning $100, you are earning $7 times 10, $70 every single week. This can change anyone's life. Wow, I felt at the beginning when I saw the okay, also this is just a calculation because right now I have some leaders and someone like Tomra, sometimes in the week Tomra goes as high as even up to $1,000, $1,500. So having $100 is I'm trying to have something very possible from 10 persons. Now, a time is coming when this 10 will definitely grow a massive team. They have their own team of leadership and they produce 10 solid guys each. Now I'm expecting 100 guys on my second generation. If 100 guys are earning as low as $100, my income will be $7 times 100. Now we're talking about $700 in a week. Watch the exponential growth, guys. This is what a lot of people don't see in network marketing because many times when I wonder why people get into this game and they walk away. This is way better than any other thing you want to put your hands into sometime. So this is concept here. 100 guys earning $7, $700. Now imagine when the 100 gets in 10 guys each. Successful guys in the business. This could be in the next 3 years. I'm not saying this is going to happen in a month, 2 months, 3 months. I've been here since last year and I can tell you this is building up. 100 gets 10 each. Now we're talking about 1,000 guys in the system. Now 1,000 on your second generation, you're still earning these 7 from your first, you're still earning from your second. But now this is what exponential growth can do. $7 times 1,000. Now we're talking about $7,000 in a week. Now you can imagine earning $7,000 every single week on generational bonus alone. Watch when your business will up and you have a large number of persons of over 10,000 persons on your structure. 10,000 persons earning as low as $100, $7 times 10,000. Now we're talking about $70,000 in a week, in 1 week. Guys, I did just fourth generation. We can calculate this to 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. Now, anyone who has known me for some time knows that I don't understand the word impossibility. So when I came in, I saw the possibility of this. I believe if you think it's possible, you're correct. If you think it's impossible too, you're also correct. Your perspective in life is what brings you reality. So when I saw this, I believe this is possible, and I'm in a mission creating what you're seeing right here on the screen. So if you're ready to join us on this bus, this is one great vehicle you can push crazy. Now, the next thing you want to see in the pure business vehicle for team builders, those who are building massive team. Now you see, you have, every time you get to build your team, either your binary or your generational tree, it's growing very large. The company, the company has several ranks. We have the bronze rank, we have silver, we have gold, we have platinum, sapphire, and all of that. So every month, the company checks your rank, check the rank you're closing with. Now, the closing the rank at the end of the month that will qualify you for this income is having this rank twice in the month. Now, if you're a bronze director, if you're closing the month as a bronze director, you're expecting an extra $50 at the end of the month. If you're closing the month as a silver director, you're expecting an extra $150 at the end of the month. Gold director, extra $300 at the end of the month. Platinum, $500 at the end of the month. Sapphire, $750 at the end of the month. Ruby, $900 at the end of the month. Emerald, $1.1 million, $1,100 at the end of the month. So you could imagine. So this is what it looks like every month. Now this is separate from the other income. So you're still earning your team bonus weekly. You're still earning your generational bonus weekly. Now, but this will have to read as a team builder. At the end of the month, the company gets to pay you this. At the end, this is my last month. I closed the month as an Emerald. Now the company is giving me an extra 407,000 naira just based on last month's commission alone. Awesome. Now we have the next one called the leadership bonus. When you become a diamond in Pure, your volume takes you to diamond. You become part of the 3% shares. Anywhere Pure product is selling all over the world. And guess what? Pure is just expanding. Now they just launched the South Africa market. Now they just launched the Kenya market. We're having Ivory Coast and Cameroon opening up in no time officially. And guess what? The company is saying for everywhere Pure is selling, if you're a diamond, 3% of the shares will be set aside. This is a global share. So everybody who is a diamond, you out of 1 shares with the company. You get 1 shares of that. Blue diamond, you get 2. Presidential 3. Chairman 4. Ambassador 6. Crown diamond 10. Every single week, they get to share the weekly saves. And currently, I can tell you for diamond alone, diamonds are making over $1,000. As in, it's as high as even up to $1,000 currently. The lowest it gets to is $1,000 currently. Blue diamond, the lowest it gets to over $2,000. Presidential, $3,000. I got to blue diamond, and I can tell you, I had a taste of leadership bonus. It's amazing, guys. Now, the next one here is called Pure Rank Bonus. Every time you make a rank advancement, Pure recognizes that and then give you recognition for that. Now, of which most companies get to offer you a hug. Some get to take a photo with you, but this company will offer you what they call cash. Every time you make rank advancement, platinum rank over $1,000 in Nigeria currency, over 370,000 naira. Sapphire over $1,250. Ruby $2,500. Emerald $3,750. Diamond $7,500. Blue diamond, which is my current rank, $12,500. You have access to that cash to pick up from the company. Then you have a presidential, 17,500. Now that's like over 6.4 million naira to pick up from the company. Chairman 13.8 to pick up from the company. You have the ambassador. We have the crown diamond, guys. So every time you make rank advancement, you get to pick this stuff up. Leadership rank at qualification is awesome, and I can tell you it's something worth doing with Pure when you come in. Now we also have incentive trip. You get to travel to find awesome places. Pure takes us to the best places in the world. We have experienced Dubai, US last year. Now this year we're having more trips. We're looking forward to having this. Me and most of the team leaders. It was awesome. This was a Dubai experience, and you see, I believe beyond the money, the traveling incentive is something everyone needs to participate in, because this is awesome. It's more of an adventure, but you're learning a lot on this journey. Now we're having more trips this year. After the Corona period, we're having updates on our trips on 2020 trip, and I want you guys to participate. I want you to lock in. Now, when you get to Diamond, we have a car plan, especially in this market. You can lock into the car plan of Pure. Like I was on the car plan before the whole coronavirus was supposed to send me any of this car to Nigeria, to Abuja. And it's awesome because I'm a Blue Diamond today. I got the rights to pick any of the luxury car. You can pick a brand new car. You can pick any car of your choice of good rates, and the company is willing to help you through that plan. All right. So the last thing here we talk about is our mentorship system. Our mentorship system. We believe this is a system to learn. You know, a lot of people just believe network marketing is a game where they have to come in and go get out there to bring people. But I believe right here is this is only a vehicle we have shown you. But if you are not the best driver for this vehicle, the vehicle will crash. So what we need from you is we want to help you to become a good driver. We have the best leadership team you can ever think of, the best mind you can ever learn from when it comes to network marketing industry. And we're creating a system to allow anybody to learn very, very well. And that's what we have on our mentorship system. We provide the right leadership tools for you. We provide the right skill set and the right mindset training that is allowing people to take over the market and grab. Sorry, I wasn't connecting again. So we have to provide the right leadership skills, right training that's allowing people to take over the market gradually. So awesome. This is the mentorship system. So I want everyone to find a way to connect to our mentorship system, get value from the above average community, and you will live to be excited about this. Let me share something quickly with us before I get to move on. You see, people have been asking me, I've had a lot of persons join this whole system. I started giving calls to people when I got started, and I told them, you can do this. So a person said, is this possible, Moses? Can you all hear me? If you can hear me, let me know you can hear me. So I started giving calls to people. I said, when I started this opportunity, I was introducing a whole lot of persons to what we have right here. And I started giving calls to people, and I said, this is possible. We can do it. Now, I was telling a whole lot of persons they can do the same stuff. Some persons, of course, say they cannot. Some persons say, yes, they can. And those who were able to join me on this journey, the good news is almost everybody is doing very fine today. This is Tombra today, making close to $1 million in a week. This is a boss. This is like guys, and I have great testimonies today of people that came in as nothing. Like this is a boss testimony. And he said, by this time last year, I got to look into the pure and above average community from Moses Egberemon. I just entered 300 level in school at the time. My goal from 100 level was to be the richest graduating student. The first 5 months were tough, but things started getting better in the 6th month. I started earning 6 figures monthly and kept pushing in the last 3 months. I maintained $100, 100,000 naira weekly as a final year student, earning almost the same salary with my professor in school. I'm super excited calculating my income for this week, and it's a little way above 200,000 naira in 1 week. This might be small to many. To an undergraduate, it means a lot. Now I'm eager to go to the top. Another great testimony here again is from Samuel. I'm just going to read just these 2 and I'll stop. Samuel said, January last year, I was in deep financial mess and was desperately looking for an opportunity to elevate my financial lifestyle. A month later, I got a call from a dear friend that I had met on Facebook. He introduced me to an interesting opportunity called Pure and Above Average Community. I took a serious look at it, and a few months later, it has been an exciting journey so far, talking about lives and that I've been able to touch and financial goals I've been able to reach, to achieve. I have been averaging 6 figures income over the past 5 months, and it kept getting better. Now I'm excited about my big financial goals, and I'm set to achieve with the amazing vehicle called Pure. And I want to share this with you because when I saw the opportunity, someone gave me this opportunity. He gave me a call also. I looked into what he was saying and I said, this could just be great for anybody around me. And I went further to call few friends, all the names you're seeing there, Tundra and all of that. I was sharing this with them. Today, they are all doing so well with the opportunity. The reason I'm saying this to you is that your yes is powerful and your no is very powerful. If you say yes to this opportunity today, it might not be for you. There are a lot of persons in your life that might be connected to this and you are not aware of it yet. Now, if you say yes to this, your yes will affect the yes of a whole lot of persons. Now, if you say no, of course, there's nothing we can do about it. The opportunity came to you and stopped there. You don't want that to happen. All we're asking you today, buy your pack, pick any of the pack, either the personal starter pack, the family starter pack, the business starter pack, and then start inviting people to our live meeting and our recorded session. That's how to go. Then we have training every Saturday, leadership breakfast, or sometimes you can connect your leaders to come and learn what we're doing. Like I told you, this weekend we'll be having a master class on the how to close sales online, and we'll be learning from expert guys that have been making serious money with our products. So you need to come in and join the boss, and let's get you fully into momentum run. All right, guys. So if you have value from what you've had today, just drop the word value, 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 value. Awesome. If you're new right here, and you're ready to run, you're ready to start taking this opportunity very serious, just like most of us are doing right now. Drop I'm new and I'm ready to join. Write the word if you're new and you're ready to join. Just drop the word I'm new and I'm ready to join. We don't mind opening your mic for you to say one or two things. If you are new, this is your first meeting, someone invited you. We celebrate people who are new. We want to celebrate you. If you are new, just drop the word I'm new and I'm ready to join. Your yes and your no is powerful. It can affect other people. Please don't forget that. Tundra, thank you for bringing that back again. Your yes and your no is very powerful. If you are new, just drop the word I'm new and I'm ready to take this opportunity serious. All right, so waiting, if you're new, who is the first person? You're new, you're ready to join. So let's connect you to the person who got you to this meeting. You are new and you're ready to run. Okay. Right at the word I'm new and I'm ready to join. I'm ready to go with this opportunity. Waiting. Okay. All right. So if you have anything you want to ask, any questions you want to ask quickly, you can raise your hand. There's a button to raise your hand and all of that. Olali Winnie, I'm new and I'm ready to join. All right. Okay. All right, Olalini, can we get your mic open for you? We just want to hear you say one or two things about the value. You are just the first person we're picking today. Where is your mic, Olali? Okay, Winnie, your mic is open. Can we hear from you? Hello, Winnie.
That's very wonderful presentation. I am very interested for the presentation. Although I've been for a while, not really new, but just that I've not been able to invite no person to the business, but I'm actually working toward it presently.
Yeah, so you got value today, right? All right.
So much value.
Awesome. Thank you, Winnie. All right, let's get to hear from the next person right here. We have another great person, a new Neda. Come to get your mic open. Okay, Neda, your mic is open. Can we hear from you? Hello, Neda. Can you unmute your mic from your end? That will allow your mic to get. Okay, your mic is open now. Can we hear from you? Hello? Hello? All right, so I don't think she's ready. Shanti Vivian. Hello, can we get your mic open? Your hands have been up. Hello, Shanti Vivian, your mic is open. You want to say anything? Your hands are up. Olumide Oladipopo, your hand is up. Can we get your mic open so we can hear from you? Your hand is up. You want to share anything quickly? Oladipopo, your mic is open. Do you have anything to say? Okay. If you're not saying anything, you can get your hands down. The hands up already, so I'm getting the mic open. Techno WX Trade, can you have anything you want to say? Your mic is open. Hello, Techno. All right, so if we don't have anything, we're sharing right here. I'm just going to pick one or two trade leaders to close the meeting for us today. Got value. Faye, I think I'm going to open your mic today. All the way from US. She has been in this meeting. I believe this is an awesome moment for her, and connecting with us all from a different part of the world. We celebrate you, and awesome moment. Awesome. So I want to get your mic open, Faye. Let's hear from you. What value did you draw from today's meeting? Hello, Faye, are you there?
Yes,
Hello?
I am, Moses. How are you? Can you hear me?
Very loud and clear. How was today's meeting?
It was very valuable. It was awesome. It was amazing. And this is a product that delivers, you know, and as I was saying earlier, you know, we're always looking for solutions to provide. And when we provide solutions to the problem, you know, it doesn't get any easier than that. It doesn't get any simpler than that. And it's just, you know, being able to get rid of excuses. And, you know, I don't want to go deep into mindset right now, but, you know, it's, if you want to have excuses, you know, you can't allow for your success to, how can I say it, like to, you know, just flourish with excuses. It just doesn't happen. You have to get up, you have to show up, you have to build a legacy, you have to build an empire. You know, you have to change your mindset. You know, it's your I can't afford it now, or your I can't do it right now should be your motivation, not your excuses. Yeah.
Awesome. Right, awesome. And I believe you're getting your product today for the first time, right?
Yes, today I'm so excited.
Wow, awesome. I can't wait to have your own experience. Probably by next week, you should be sharing your experience with the Pure product. Awesome. This is what I'm talking about, all the way from the US. And I think all the way, she was able to connect to what we have right here. Do you have anyone that you think can connect from any part of the world? This is a great value. You can connect anyone, anywhere, and they can be part of what we are doing. I have another friend all the way from South Africa. I'm going to be opening the mic for Lady B. Lady B has been following us from day one, and now she's excited that Pure is about to launch in South Africa. No, not about to launch in South Africa. Pure is opening in South Africa. Pure has opened in South Africa already, and she's excited about this opportunity. Hello, Lady B. Can we hear from you? Is your mic? Your mic is open.
Oh,
hello.
Hi, how are you?
Awesome.
Oh,
How do you feel about the opportunity tonight?
Yes, I can't wait for the product to reach South Africa, and I'm so looking forward to get my product soon. This is a great opportunity, and I'm willing to go ahead and work hard. And the team is on standby. We're waiting for the product to arrive, and then we start going.
Awesome. Wow. Lady B, awesome. I've loved your patience. You know that, right? Because you've been here since day one, and you've been with us on Zoom, even when there was no products since last year. And now we are having products in South Africa, and now we're good to go. Business is about to run crazy in South Africa. Always nice hearing from you. Yeah, you want to say something?
I'm sorry. Yes, we actually very ready to take off. We're just waiting. As soon as we get the products, we're taking off. And once we take off, we are unbeatable. Trust me.
Awesome.
You've got something coming. Yes.
Awesome. All right. Thank you very much. Okay, this is the much I can take for today. Awesome, guys. If you have value today, thank you. Thank you, Tombra, for that awesome presentation. I see a lot of leaders right here, which I could hear from all of you today. But guess what? This weekend, we're going to have the master training. Get your leaders to know that if they buy a pack from the company, if they buy a pack, through you, they can access the link to that meeting. because the link is not going to be an open link. The link is just going to be a secret link strictly for those persons that are going to be members of this community. I'm going to have a massive masterclass, listening to the best of the best when it comes to selling this product online. Now, everyone needs to learn this because we all have people who want one way or the other have a need for this knowledge. So you need to be part of it. So guys, thank you for tonight. Tomorrow is another day. We'll be having another great session tomorrow. Great product experience, great business explanation, and then we're good to go. See you guys at the top. Thank you very much.